Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the brand new support Gohan, who came out alongside the LR, family Kamehameha, Gohan and Goten. Now, this unit is very good. We'll see him in the next rotation, but he's very good. He is something that we badly have needed, and that is a better movie hero category support type unit, because if you look at the movie hero slash fusion team from before this Gohan came out, really the best option for that blue Gogeta team in terms of support was Pandel. There's the HL Super Saiyan Gohan, but he's not as good of a support as Pandel is, right? So we really were missing a very, very good option. This Gohan gives 2 ki as well as a 40% attack and defense, and kind of an underrated thing about him too is he does lower attack. Oof, that's a pretty good number for SDR Gogeta right there too. So Gohan lowering attack, I think that's something that's going to be very, very useful moving forward. On just a side note, I'm going to be very curious to see what happens tonight when that new difficult event drops. If the boss will be susceptible to having his attack lowered or anything like that. I would presume no, but it certainly is going to be interesting to see. Now, this Gohan, a big thing about him, right, is that he is going to be a partner for LR Gohan and Goten, because this Gohan is in many of the same categories that they also are in, right? Things like Goku's family, movie heroes, the sibling bond, hybrid Saiyans. He's in all of those teams with them, so you can run this guy as a partner with them because he does share most of the same links, I believe, except for, I know he doesn't have legendary power, so let's see. He has All in the Family, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, they have that. Blazing Battle and Fierce Battle he's also got. And then it's, they have Kamehameha and legendary power. Instead, he has Saiyan Lineage and Cold Judgment. Cold Judgment is such an odd link to give him. This Gohan, he has 2 defense links. A very weird choice. I don't know. I guess, see, All in the Family could be useful for him because, if you really want to try and get the extra key that they're going to need, the LR family Kamehameha units, running this Gohan in the first slot and then having the LR in the second slot, and then, whatever your floater may be, that's usually pretty much the best way to go about things, right? So, in that case, him having All in the Family, that could work out pretty good because he's going to get the extra bit of defense he would need to, help him sort of sustain in that first slot, right? Now, he does have an extra ability, which, we're going to take a look at in a little bit here, in that he gets a 100% attack and offensive buff when there's a movie boss category enemy. Now, I've found that when initially it looked like Dokkan was going to start, adding these, a certain unit would only be strong against a certain category, I thought I was going to hate it, but really, ever since this unit right here, Tech God Goku and the SCR God Vegeta, ever since they came out, it hasn't really bothered me as much as I thought it was, because all of these units are still tremendously good, and then it's just against that one certain category, they're just absolute killers, right? So this Gohan, he's already good enough with lowering attack, 2 ki, and 40% attack and defense to movie hero category allies, and he's got good links for the teams he's going to be on, right? Already right there, that makes him a really, really good unit, something movie heroes badly needed. But then, if you just happen to be fighting a movie boss category enemy, he's going to be even more effective. So, we'll see how that would pan out in, very certain situations, certain EZA type events, or maybe Super Battle Road or Dokkan Battlefield. A lot of these different places, things could turn out different based upon, if you're going to go up against that movie boss category enemy or not. So, here we'll actually be able to see what kind of numbers this Gohan will be able to get up to. I gotta imagine his best attack stat probably would be, 1.24 million. That's very, very, very good for a support type unit. I imagine he'll be able to get quite a bit higher than that too, if you're on the right team. Especially, because on the Goku's family team, you could, rock this dude with LRB Pan, which would probably, really, really make him look good. And then, I don't know, maybe have another support type unit on it, on that rotation. Perhaps the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That's one thing that's very weird about this Gohan, by the way, is Gohan in that Broly movie, like, bruh, I'm telling y'all, he was Super Saiyan 2 in that movie, because the movie is like, you know, kind of the power scaling, and like things seem a lot different compared to like the normal show in the way like some of the characters' powers operate, right? But like in that first Broly movie, like Broly like destroys everyone, like they're going like 5-on-1 on him, and he's just like curb stomping them all, right? And then it's, you know, once Goku basically takes all their power into him, then he's kind of able to one-shot Broly. It's also such an odd ending. Like Broly basically is untouchable until the very last second, when it's literally like, all right, like plot armor or Deus Ex Machina right here. Like that first Broly movie does count, I think, for that. But then in the second movie, right? So Gohan, like, you know, Broly does destroy him, but like Gohan is actually able to go toe-to-toe with Broly for at least a little bit. I mean, for me, I gotta imagine that's because Gohan is Super Saiyan 2, right? Now, there is, you know, right from the super attack, we just saw the super attack, right? So in that super attack, we see that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. You know, it's a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan card in Dokkan. He's in that super attack right there. It's so weird that, like, they brought out this Super Saiyan 1 Gohan who has Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in his, like, animation. And what's even weirder is that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in his animation is not even in the movie hero category. So this is where some of the category stuff really starts to get very wonky, dude. Like that's a real sort of, I don't know, a little iffy. I really, like, nothing would make me happier. You know, they finally are giving us a new difficult event. Cool, mark that off the list. But I kind of wish they would adjust the categories of certain characters. Like, some of them have got to be changed. Like, you know, no one would want this. Maybe not even me, but even like, you know, like some of these movie characters, should they really be in the Buu Saga? I mean, it certainly helps the Buu Saga out a lot, that team. But it's still like, you know, it's weird that they're in the movie and also in the Buu Saga. So now we're in the Metal Cooler event. We're still fighting against a movie boss category enemy, by the way. So Gohan is still going to have the 100% attack and defense, which is going to allow him to look really good. But I don't know. I would like them to adjust categories. You know, things like taking those stupid golden Friezas out of the Namek category. It's absurd. It's ridiculous. And like, I don't want to hear that, well, they can't do it. Like, they can't take away a category after a unit has awakened. That's dumb. Like, they definitely can do that. Like, I don't care. Like, I would really like if they would, you know, something like the Gohan and Videl card that just came out on Global, right? I saw a lot of people posting on the subreddit, like, oh, why is this Videl not in the Peppy Gals category? It's like, well, because she awakens into Gohan and Videl, right? Or why is the TUR Goku, Kid Goku, that just arrived on Global, why is he not in the whatchamacallit category, that like the Goku family or Pure Saiyan category? He's not in either of them, right? Well, it's because he eventually awakens into LR, Kid Goku, and Raleigh. I really hate that. Like, they should adjust that so that these units have those types of categories, and then once they actually awaken to the LR, then they get those categories and stuff like that, and they could take the other ones off, right? So, like, you know, the TUR Kid Goku would be on Pure Saiyans, he'd be on Goku's family, and then after he Dokkan awakens, you just take them away, because now Raleigh's on the card. It's not difficult. And it would certainly, like, it would definitely clear a lot of people's, because, you know, the wonkiness with categories, so yeah, 1.24 million, that's like the highest we've seen him here. Definitely can get higher, though. You know, once he comes out in GP and I pull him and rainbow him and stuff, we'll do a lot of good stuff with him. But, you know, I feel like a lot of people would be a lot more comfortable with the way a lot of the categories work if they would clean up some of these categories, man. I just really think it needs to be done. Because, like, nothing was worse for me than when I did that video on Copy Vegeta, right? Who gets a big attack buff against Vegeta's family category enemies. And I went into the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta boss fight, and that very first phase Vegeta, he's just a base form Vegeta, does not have the Vegeta's family category on. So, you're fighting, like, a Vegeta that's not in the Vegeta's family category. Like, it's asinine, right? Like, certain things like that have to be adjusted. And the reason that Vegeta, by the way, is not on the Vegeta's family category is because of the fact that that is I believe it's an SR AGL Vegeta that Dokkan awakens into baby Vegeta, the free farmable one. So because of that, he does not have the Vegeta's family category, right? But it created this weirdity, this oddity, using copy Vegeta on the boss battle. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of a lot of the categories and stuff like that. I kind of went off on a weird tangent, but it's basically all to go back to, I think, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that's literally in his attack should be on the category as well. Also, like, Gohan in the card art, like, I swear he's got, like, the Super Saiyan 2 hair and stuff like that. Like, it's literally, he is a Super Saiyan 2, but they just gave him the Super Saiyan 1 name, so that way, you could use him maybe alongside the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on, like, the Hybrid Saiyan team or something like that. So, a little goofy, but it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think of him. Definitely a very needed unit, a very good unit. He will help out the Movie Hero team a lot. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all next time.